Well, guys, we need to talk about Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley kind of reminds me of what they actually said about cockroaches. If there is a nuclear war, for example, the only thing that was really survive is like small insects and cockroaches. They just won't go away. Now, Nikki Haley has zero shot to become the GOP nominee. Zero shot. She will never, ever, ever be the president. Okay, it's not going to happen. Donald Trump has this thing on lock. All of the GOP is saying, yeah, it's over with. Even when Chris Christie, who hates Donald Trump, he even said that on a hot mic anyway, that Nikki Haley would get destroyed by Trump. He was right. I'm not a Chris Christie fan, but even he knows it's a wrap. Why is this woman actually staying in the race? Doesn't make any sense. Now, some Democrat donors have pulled out because the vast majority of her donors are actually Democrats. She really doesn't have any GOP support. And boy, I found out some guys, I'm going to show you the exit polls. This tells you everything you need to know about that New Hampshire primary, where she apparently got 43%. Trust me, it ain't that good for Nikki Haley. She's looking at those raw numbers. She has to know that the majority of the people supporting her in the primaries will not vote for her in a general election. Well, the other day, Ronna McDaniel, who is in charge of the RNC, came out and basically said Nikki Haley needs to drop out. Everybody's telling her that. Lindsey Graham is saying, yeah, it's over with. Everybody sees the writing on the wall. This is Donald Trump's party. But Nikki Haley is still living in fantasy land. Now, apparently the RNC, they actually drafted a resolution to pretty much make Donald Trump the nominee. And boy, Nikki Haley did not like that. So we're going to be talking about that in this video. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Memberships are start at $5 per month. Member live stream every single Friday. And by the time this video actually goes out, we may actually already be live. So make sure you guys click that join button, get access to it. Do the same thing if you're actually on Rumble. There's a join button there as well. You'll get access to the member stream. So here we go, guys. Look at this here. RNC draft resolution to declare Trump as party's nominee withdrawn. So apparently they made this resolution, but I think Donald Trump didn't want it to happen. It says here, a Republican National Committee draft resolution seeking to declare former President Trump as the party's presidential nominee was withdrawn on Thursday, a person familiar with the matter said. The withdrawal comes after Trump said Thursday evening that the RNC shouldn't move forward with the resolution, which, if approved, would have him named as their 2024 candidate at a time when Nikki Haley has no intention of dropping out the race, even though she really should. But apparently Nikki Haley wants the RNC to put on the debate between her and Trump. Why would they do that? Why would they actually waste resources and money to do that? Trump doesn't need to debate. Trump has not showed up to one single debate. If the race was actually truly competitive, then I'm pretty sure that Trump would actually debate. He doesn't need to waste his time debating Nikki Haley. Donald Trump is pretty much almost in general election mode, guys. General election mode. Nikki Haley is out of her mind. But now she had some words for the RNC. So let's go ahead and look at this here on Fox News. Check this out. Haley campaign lashes out at RNC. Ronna McDaniel over resolution to declare Trump presumptive GOP nominee. She doesn't like that. She does not like that the GOP is not supporting her. Why should they at this point? Your best shot was in New Hampshire, and you finished way behind Trump. Boy, I can't wait to show you guys the true numbers of GOP support for Nikki Haley in New Hampshire. I can't wait to get to that. But let's go ahead and I read this. Former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley's campaign lashed out at the Republican National Committee and its chairwoman, Ronna McDaniel, on Thursday over a draft resolution being considered, which we know is not happening, at least right now, by the party to declare former President Donald Trump the presumptive GOP nominee. The resolution was proposed Thursday morning by longtime RNC committee member David Boese of Maryland, a former 2016 Trump campaign official, despite Haley's vow to continue her campaign into her home state of South Carolina for his primary next month. Yeah, she's going to get demolished in South Carolina. Trump is up by like 40, 50 points. Yeah, it's going to be a bloodbath. And next month, when that actually does happen, what is she actually going to say after she gets destroyed in South Carolina? Is she going to say, oh, it's still a race? I still believe I got a shot. All this other stuff. No. She cannot come out and say that again. The money is definitely going to be drying up. But this is what Nikki Haley said. Quote, "Who cares what the RNC says? We'll let millions of Republican voters across the country decide who should be their party's nominee, not a bunch of Washington insiders." Haley's campaign spokeswoman Olivia Perez Cubas told Fox News Digital. The thing is, though, the Republican voters have pretty much spoken. And the people voting for you are not Republicans. They're not even right-leaning. These people have TDS and they're actually Joe Biden supporters. Those people are using you as a pawn to knock out Trump, but it's not working. It's not working. Look here. Quote, "If Ronna McDaniel wants to be helpful, she can organize a debate in South Carolina, unless she's also worried that Trump can't handle being on stage for 90 minutes with Nikki Haley," she added. Yeah, these people are delusional, man. Delusional. I mean, that is crazy right there that they would actually, go out there and put that out there. They're out of their minds. They are not beating Trump. Now, let's get over here to some numbers here because this, guys, is going to shock everybody. This is really, really going to expose the Nikki Haley supporters right here. Check this out. Now, Trump actually won Iowa and New Hampshire. He is the first candidate ever to pull that off. Look here, it says, first as president to consider. No Republican candidate in the modern primary era has lost Iowa and New Hampshire and gone on to win the nomination. Conversely, Trump is the first Republican presidential candidate to win open races in both states. Races without an incumbent president since they began the election calendar in 1976. The polls, meanwhile, are even more daunting. Talking about for Nikki Haley. It says Haley performed well in New Hampshire, earning 43% of the vote against a former president. But the electorate that turned out Tuesday in the Granite State was unique. According to exit polls, it was almost certainly included more college graduates, 48%, moderate to liberal voters, Democrats in other words, 33%, and independents, 44%. And those independents are basically Democrats, than any other GOP primary state. All three groups preferred Haley to Trump by wide margins. Now, here's where it really, really exposes who these people truly are. The problem is that all three groups will be much smaller virtually everywhere else going forward. And the groups that prefer Trump will be much bigger. Among New Hampshire conservatives, the former president beat his former United Nations ambassador 71% to 27%. Among New Hampshire Republicans, he won 74% to 25%. And among non-college graduates, he prevailed 67% to 31%. So right here, man, this is supposed to be a Republican primary in New Hampshire. And if it was truly Republicans voting, Trump would have won 74% to 25%. Yeah. I mean, Nikki Haley's done, man. She's toast. And now her campaign is going out there and basically saying, hey, put on a debate with Trump. Are you serious? Are you serious? They're actually attacking Ronna McDaniel, who I'm really not a fan of. But even she knows, man, this thing is over with, man. Nikki Haley is in full-blown panic mode right now. I'm pretty sure after New Hampshire, after she gave that speech talking about, it's great and everything like that, she probably went home and cried. Because she knows it's over with. She needs to drop out. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.